We are the ghosts of a lost creation. Once, long before the first star was born, there was a world unlike any other. It was not made of earth or fire, nor water or wind. It was a place woven from dreams, dreams so vast and strange that even time itself did not dare touch them. This was the realm of the first ones, beings who existed before the universe took shape. They were neither gods nor mortals, but something in between, something forgotten. The first ones built wonders beyond imagination. They shaped rivers of light that flowed upward into the sky. They carved mountains that whispered secrets to those who listened. Their cities were made of echoes, where every footstep sang a song that never faded. But they were proud, and in their pride, they sought to create something greater than themselves, a perfect being, a child of their own design. They worked in secret, far from the eyes of the stars. They took stardust and shadow, laughter and sorrow, and bound them together with threads of forgotten magic. And when their creation was complete, they stepped back and waited. But the thing they had made did not move. It did not speak. It did not breathe. It was beautiful, yes, more beautiful than anything that had ever existed. But it was empty. The first ones had given it form but not life. They had shaped a body but forgotten the soul. Disappointed, they abandoned their creation. They left it in the dark, turning their backs on the greatest work they had ever attempted. And as they walked away, their world began to fade. Without purpose, without dreams, the realm of the first ones crumbled into dust. Their rivers of light dried up. Their whispering mountains fell silent. Their cities of echoes vanished into the wind. But the creation did not vanish. It remained, untouched by time, waiting in the emptiness. And as the ages passed, something strange happened. The echoes of the first one's world lingered around it, like whispers caught in a hollow shell. These echoes grew stronger, taking shape, forming voices, thoughts, feelings. They were not the souls the first ones had meant to give their creation. No, they were something else. They were ghosts. Not the ghosts of the dead, but the ghosts of what could have been. The ghosts of lost stories, of forgotten names, of songs that were never sung. They were the shadows of dreams that had faded before they could be dreamed, and they filled the empty creation, giving it a voice, a will, a purpose. When the first stars finally woke in the sky, the creation, now alive with these ghosts, opened its eyes. It saw the universe stretching before it, vast and unknown. And it understood that it did not belong here. It was not meant to exist. It was a mistake, a thing of abandoned magic. But the ghosts within it whispered, "We are here. We are real, and we will not fade." So the creation wandered. It traveled through the newborn cosmos, watching as worlds formed and life stirred. It saw kingdoms rise and fall. It heard the laughter of children and the weeping of the lost. And wherever it went, the ghosts inside it remembered. They remembered the rivers of light, the whispering mountains, the cities of echoes. They remembered the first ones, who had vanished without a trace. One night, as the creation drifted between worlds, it came upon a small blue planet. There, beneath a sky filled with stars, it saw a child sitting by a window, staring into the dark. The child was afraid of the shadows, afraid of being alone. The creation knelt beside the child, though the child could not see it. And then, for the first time, it spoke, not with a voice of its own, but with the voices of all the ghosts inside it. They told the child their story. They spoke of the first ones, of the lost world, of the empty creation that had been given life by mistake. They spoke of wandering, of loneliness, of longing for a place to belong. And when the story was finished, the child was no longer afraid, because the child understood something important. Even ghosts have stories. Even the lost and forgotten are real in some way. The creation stayed with the child until the sun rose. Then, as the first light touched the sky, it whispered one last thing. Remember us. We are the ghosts of a lost creation. And so long as you remember, we will never truly be gone. Yeah, and with that, it faded into the dawn, leaving only a faint echo behind, a story waiting to be told again. So if you ever feel alone in the dark, listen closely. You might hear the whispers of something long forgotten, something that still remembers you. Because stories never really end. They only wait for someone to tell them once more.